Here is another demonstration and example of another commonly used household electric motor. This is a electric hair dryer that is designed with two coils that are mounted into this metal bracket right here, and they're mounted away from this coil rotor wheel right here that short circuits the electric current into coils at the same time as the outer two coils, and this gives a much more stronger reaction in the magnetism of the metals, because now you have the metal brackets that the coils are wound into magnetizing at the same time that the coil brackets that are mounted apart in the outer part of the motor magnetize, and you get a much more stronger reaction. And these types of motors are used in all kinds of different motors that we can use around the house. This one was taken out of a hair dryer. As you can see, it's very small, and the plug is connected to these two wires where the alternating current comes in, and as the polarity switches, it makes the rotor effect in the two different areas of metal. So you would get the magnetization switching at whatever the hertz current would be, more commonly known as 50 hertz current would be. It would be changing polarities in the metal 50 times a second. So that's why you get this much strong spinning reaction out of these metals. And they're in a lot of common motors that we use today. This one here is a power drill. As you can see, it's quite a bit bigger, but it's the same style. It's got the two large coils on either side, and it's got the short-circuited coils that are into the rotor that allow for a much stronger reaction. I took apart this Sawzall. There's the same type of motor right in this area here. This is where the rotationary effect allows the gears to make the Sawzall go back and forth. And they're even in kitchen appliances. This one is a blender. It has the same type of motor on the inside, but this one has quite a unique control system set up. It has these three components here that allow for this kind of turn dial throttle reaction out of this motor, which is the closest thing I could find to it was like this, where you have this trigger like a throttle. But this one actually has something like a boat throttle would be, where you have a gear and you can put it up to whatever you want and bring it back down, which I thought was very unique. So I can show that by turning it on. See, right now it's at 25 hertz current, so it goes quite slow, but as I turn the dial, yeah, the light gets brighter, then they turn it completely off, and it goes all the way. So I thought that was very cool. I'd never seen a control like that before for electric motors. I've only seen something like this, where you can see it's the same motor, but it's made into a power drill. But this one you actually have to hold like a gas pedal. This one you don't. This one is just, you get to actually have a set speed and you can just turn it there and it stays. So I thought that was very, very cool. And you also have Sawzalls. Here, I can even plug the Sawzall in and show you that the motor, these are all the same motors. Every single one of these is the exact same motor, just like this, with the two coils and the short-circuited coil rotor. Okay, so that is the demonstration and example of the common household electric appliance motor.